O'Brien was the Jets' #1 pick of the 1983 draft, a draft that included a glittering array of potentially great quarterbacks, including Dan Marino, John Elway, Jim Kelly, and Tony Eason. As the only second-division college player, he was a complete unknown. His first 2 seasons were tough, but last year he was the league's top-rated quarterback, and this year he's the nearest thing to perfection in the NFL. Did you know that you were only 3 passes away from the record for consecutive passes last week?
No, I didn't know that. Unfortunately, if I would have made a couple better throws, I would have probably had it. But, you know, the best is yet to come. I mean, I think that records are meant to be broken, but I'm going to play a lot better football. I have a long time to play, and with everybody I have around me getting better, we should have a great team for years to come.
Joe Namath's record was 15, and you broke that, and people are starting to compare you with Broadway Joe now. What do you think to that?
Oh, well, he was an idol of mine when I was growing up, and it's just a pleasure to have been able to come back here and meet him a few times. It's like a dream come true for a little kid to meet his idol, and I have all the respect in the world for him, so I don't want to take anything away from Joe Namath at all.
O'Brien's 2 principal receivers are 2 fascinating characters. Al Toon, who missed practice this week with flu, is in only his 2nd year, and he leads the league with 63 receptions. In the off-season, he keeps in trim by ballet dancing. Wesley Walker is in his 10th season with the Jets, and with 9 touchdowns already, this looks like being his most productive year. But what makes his achievements all the more remarkable is that he's legally blind in 1 eye.
Well, it's a cataract that I was born with. I still have peripheral vision. I can't see clearly out of the eye, looking directly at something from a distance. I can't read an eye chart. But I think the reason I've been able to have the success playing professional sports is because I do have the peripheral vision, and I'm aware of things around me, although I can't see out of the eye.
It's hard to imagine how good you'd be with perfect vision.
I always wondered about that, not only what I do on the football field, but to be able to see and do normal things. And I've always wondered what it would be like to have clear sight out of my left eye.
The amazing thing is that you ever started playing football as a youngster anyway with that type of handicap.
Yes, I have played sports all my life. My mother was awfully afraid when I played baseball. That was my best sport. I thought I was going to be a professional baseball player, but I've always been involved in sports, and I thought that was something that was going to hold me back. That's why I kept it hid for so long, and nobody really knew about it until I got here with the Jets.
So the Jets didn't know when you came into the league?
Nope, until they gave me an eye test.
Goodness me.
I mean, I had knee surgery as a senior year, and that was a big concern during the draft, and so everybody was focused on that. And then when I had to take an eye chart, you know, they realized I couldn't see the eye chart, so they didn't know what was going on. So that's one of the famous stories through our trainer, Bob Reese, that he kids me about all the time. So now they do thorough physicals now.
Your assessment of Wesley Walker?
Wesley's proven that he's one of the best receivers to play the game. You know, he had a few years when things were slow for him around here, but he's bounced back and really picked up the slack, and I think he's helped Al Toon as much as Al Toon's helped him.
And Al Toon, what do you think to him?
Al Toon's just phenomenal. He's a very, very smart, intelligent player, and he came from college. It took him 1 year, and he has our system down now. And, like, he can jump to the moon, it seems. He can run with the ball, and we're really good friends. With both Wesley and Al and ourselves, our wives are all good friends. So I think that's the kind of atmosphere we have around here. Everyone has a good time together, and we can kid around, and everyone's intelligent enough to know when it's time to concentrate on work.
The sight that's beginning to dominate the NFL in 1986. Ken O'Brien to Wesley Walker. Ken O'Brien to Al Toon. The Jets may or may not make the Super Bowl, but no matter how far they get, they'll get there in style.
The Jets' victory over Atlanta means they are still 2 games up on the New England Patriots, but again, they have injury problems. Joe Klecko will be out for a while. Their all-pro defensive tackle, Marty Lyons, a severely injured shoulder. They don't know how long he will be gone. But the Jets have been using their backups well this season. Every time they lose a key player, all of a sudden somebody you don't even know comes along and he becomes a star. We'll see if they can continue to do that.